Hey folks, our buds are rolling along here, but you know what? We're getting up to playoff time. Got some guys coming back from injury. How are we going to line them all up? It's going to be interesting. 4 lines of forwards. We got a lot of depth there. We're going to break it all down for you right here on the OZone.
You're in the offensive zone, your place for Leafs hockey.
Hey folks, welcome to the OZone. That's KD, that's Coach, and I'm the Diva. We're here to talk all things Leafs. But before we do, this is just a reminder. Up here somewhere in the corner, you're going to see a little click to a video. If you want to go over, answer the questions in the comments, put your 2 cents worth in there. We're going to draw your names. You're going to win free Leafs tickets to the game on April 12th. We're going to be drawing this Wednesday on April 6th. For the big draw, so make sure you get your comments in there. Also, we want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Jeffrey Fulton, realtor to the stars right here in Toronto. All right, boys, I want to break it down. Katie, what do you think the forward lines are going to look like? What's our ideal situation?
I mean, we know what's going on in the first line. Like, you're just not going to mess with that. I think in a perfect world, he wants 88 up there. He wants Nylander up playing with Tavares. I think it's the most dangerous matchup that they can. But it was such a dumpster fire for so long. He's looking to find other ways. And actually, I mean, truth be told, Nylander's played his best hockey in the last 2.5 months playing on the third line. And the second line hasn't been, hasn't been caught in their own end nearly as much. So we'll see what happens. In a perfect world, Nylander's back on with 91, and they make a very dangerous, productive second line. If it's not going to work,
who's up there with them? Is it Kerfoot or is it 65?
I would like to see McCabe up there. I think that speed really helps on that line. Also, I've said it a lot before. I think Kerfoot is lost in his own end on that line, and McCabe isn't. So I'd like to see McCabe up there, and maybe Nylander too. And you have the potential of a very, very dangerous second line. And then I think, Scotty said before, it'd be really good to get Cachet back. I mean, I think Cachet will be the secret of that bottom 6 group being productive in the playoffs, if we can get him in the lineup. And so, fingers crossed we do.
So you get Cachet with 47 and Camp there.
Yeah, ideally, I think that's what you have for sure.
Good looking third line.
Absolutely, lots of speed and have been good at dogging the puck and good at just keeping the puck out of their own end. They've been very good. The third line's been really good about playing in the other team's end all year. So, you're not going to get beat up when you're doing that. And then you cobble together something on the fourth line. I think they have more, with Blackwell going. It looks like he's playing for sure. And then, it's going to allow you now to, piecemeal a few things together. And truth be told, if Kerfoot is that guy on the fourth line, you're strong back there. I mean, he can play on a lot of teams' top 6. He's certainly everyone's top 9. If he's playing on your bottom line, you're way better than
Look, we've talked about this briefly, guys. Could you put Kerfoot in the middle there?
Yep.
On the fourth line? I think him in the middle between, if you put the old guys back there, Spez over on the wing and Simmons, that's a pretty solid fourth line. Well, he's gonna dog the puck. I just don't like him positionally as a winger.
He's playing center in his own end as a winger anyway. So I might as well put him back at center and have someone else play his wing. So I think that'd be fine. Especially would take the draws anyway. So I think it would work for sure.
All right, Coach. What do you think?
I think you got a lot of this nailed. It's funny how all these different combinations and can we really play this guy with that guy? It comes down to the inconsistency of Nylander, really.
Yep.
I mean, you look at Marner, Matthews, those guys are really consistent. Whether they score or not, they do the same thing all the time. So is Riley. You know what you get out of him. Tavares, you know what you get out of him. Nylander has as much skill as anybody in the league, but he just shows it so inconsistently. Yeah. And that's why he bounces around, right? But I think, hopefully, he gets his head squared on straight, and he's a top 6 guy. And in that case, I agree with you. I like Mikheyev's game. I'd like him on the top 6. I think So then, if Cash is the key to that, right? Because then you've got your third line back. But Kerfoot is for sure a fourth liner. I'd play him at center. And then you've got, any one of Blackwell, Simmons, Spezza, maybe the kid Nyes.
Yeah.
Maybe Nick Robertson.
Robertson.
So you've got a lot of options at fourth line wing. Those guys are going to play 7 minutes anyway. But you got up tempo. Clifford. You got tough. Like you can play that fourth line however you want.
Right.
If Kasha comes back, your top 9 is really good, and then that fourth line can actually contribute and tilt the ice a bit for you.
Yeah.
Then you're in really good shape. Yeah. I can tell you, I would play all those guys I just mentioned. I would not play Abruzzese. He had one game audition. He was looking lost out there too. The game was too quick for him. I look at him versus a guy like Robertson, college hockey versus the OHL. I mean, it's a bigger adjustment. Right. Even though he played in the Olympics, it's a bigger adjustment for this kid. Maybe Nyes just because it's going to be fast for him too, but he's 6'3".
Right. He's bigger. Yeah. There you have it, folks. Hit subscribe. Don't miss a thing. And remember, if you want Leafs tickets, hit that video. It's going to be following up here in a moment. Hit it. Follow the instructions. Add your comments to the video, and you'll be in the draw to win some Leafs tickets. We'll see you soon, right here on the OZone.